Previously, on Times End Tavern, Cascadia.
I think we get ready. I just got a text from Allie telling me to run.
Do we get everyone out of here and then, set up booby traps and stuff?
Probably not a bad idea to get everybody out of here if you want to start clearing them. I'm going to go.
I'll clear everyone out. I grab the gun and start shooting into the air. I'm a vampire with a gun!
As you go poking around your armory, you pull out a pair of Wolverine claws, and as you step back out of the RV, you go shink,
snicked
to Jack. So in a what late 80s, early 90s fashion, we see the camera as it zooms in and then pans out real quick of one helicopter coming over the mountains on the east range of town, followed by two more. 3 more. That would be 6. As this half-dozen squad of Black Hawk helicopters comes going into town across the valley. You see them passing across Lookout Lake.
Here come the men in black.
You have
Galaxy Defenders?
You have 2 minutes.
Not quite.
You have 2 minutes until they will be in front of you.
So I see all of that, an army. And
you think this has anything to do with us?
Yeah. I see all of this. I look at my Wolverine claws and the sword on my back.
Oh, don't you set a real timer? Come on.
And I look at them and I was like, excuse me for 1 second. I go back into the kitchen and I open a faucet. And I say, honey, it's Ed.
All right, Jack is actually taking this opportunity. He takes one of those boxes of ammunition. He follows you back into the kitchen. He finds a couple of the ovens. He finds one that's not on, or it seems like it's not cooking. And he takes the box and he grabs a pan and he puts a layer of bullets on the pan. Then he puts it into the oven, and then he turns the oven on. Yeah, avoid that kitchen. Try to find a place to hole up.
I hole up in the kitchen.
I'm gonna try to flank them from the back once they set up.
Yeah, in terms other than my trusty Magnum, I don't really have any other weapon.
Ooh, you should attach a bunch of knives to your drone. Just duct tape a bunch of knives to the drone and just fly it around.
To the end of all the helicopter blades.
And you feel back in your brain something that probably initially feels like a really intense headache for a split second. And then your brain floods with a vision of a family of Sasquatches interfacing with a bunch of Native Americans. More incidents like that over time of the Sasquatches working adjacent to and in tandem with people when it also served their interest. It feels like to you that they've said, all right. Standing still on the edge of the tree line?
Oh yeah, I'm hiding.
Okay. And where are you guys positioned in relation to things?
Because also, too, if talking needs to happen, Will's our talker.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I should have set my RV up to explode. Damn. Oh, well.
No, you might still in there.
Didn't Jack do that with baking bullets in your RV?
Well, yeah, but
No, I'm baking bullets in the flying K.
Oh, you were in the flying K? Oh,
yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Again, action movie logic, but I'm
Right.
hoping that they're on, once they get hot enough, it'll sound like...
Right.
I tie all of my blankets, all of my sheets together, soak them in kerosene, and put them in the gas tank of the car, and roll them out to the end of the lot. But I can set it on fire.
Well, you didn't have time for that.
No,
before.
I didn't do that.
You chose to open all of the faucets.
I know.
I was about to say, you were very clear. You spent your 2 minutes wet banditing the truck.
Doing the
stop.
opposite of explosion.
Yeah.
As you see this chopper land, Jack, I think since you're the furthest back, you have the best overall vantage. Mm-hmm. You see 2 soldiers pop out in full gear and armor, followed by 2 well-dressed agents, followed by a 3rd gentleman who just appears, behind the rest of them. Will, I guess you would be the closest to the scene, as they said you were going to be the talker. But in relation to you and your murder death drone, is it visibly adjacent to you?
The murder death drone is
Like, are you just standing in the center of the parking lot? Will, murder death drone, remote control.
I have the remote control on my person, but the death drone itself is closer to the diner. Like under
the remote's in your pocket, and you're surreptitiously moving your thumb along it.
It's giant. Yeah.
Maybe you're like hiding it in the HVAC system on the roof, like.
Yeah, it's like under some sort of
like vent.
Yeah, where basically a helicopter flying over couldn't see it, but it could still fly out.
Right. Okay.
If
cool.
he's going to go out front to talk, I'm going to try to skirt the, I guess, outer edge to try to like get behind whoever appears to be in charge. Whoever's trying to come forward to talk.
Okay.
If that's what's happening.
Okay.
Put yourself in a flanking position.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So then, if we're saying the flying K is straight ahead, Jack would be off to the left at the tree line.
They've
Sorry.
got combat cycles.
They land out of the choppers and roll towards you.
These guys are pretty cool. I gotta say.
They're doing tricks in the background.
Yeah.
Whee!
We have the RV on the right side with it now pouring water out of the edges. Ed sort of sidling his way around the outside edge of the RV so as to stay out of sight and maybe be able to loop around these individuals as they make their way out of the helicopter. The helicopter itself has landed essentially at the entrance of the parking lot. So, no vehicles can enter or exit very easily. And as these individuals walk forward, you see the two heavily clad soldiers begin to fan out, and you get the impression you might have been spotted, Jack, but they still seem to be moving in formation. But the person, the soldier closer to you, looks like they spent a little more time staring in your general direction.
So if I feel like I've been clocked, that doesn't change anything, and that's me letting them know that I've got them scoped.
Right. As they walk forward, Will, the first thing you see, the first, I guess, impression that you get from these individuals, the two suits that come up first, just feel like, whatever, more feds. Someone like Jack, but without the details filled in. The person behind them is carrying an intense gravitas that almost fills you with a bit of fear and intimidation. Just being their presence feels very intense.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah. Played by Daniel Day-Lewis.
I love Phantom Thread. I gave myself away.
And as they approach, you see this individual walk forward and say, "Were you the one responsible for stopping my project?"
Mr. Johnson?
Special Agent in Charge, Jack Johnson. John Johnson, sorry. Nice to meet you. Jack?
No, sorry.
That was a legit fart in my head, too, because it was also...
This is my aide-de-camp, Colby Calais.
I'm just laughing because it's hard for me not to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Try that again.
Yeah, right? Special Agent in Charge, John Johnson. You have compromised this project. I've heard more complaints in the past 4 days than I have the previous 4 months. Are you responsible for this?
I mean, I wouldn't say me entirely, but yeah, I'm trying to have like project a little bit more bravado than I actually might be feeling, or bravado that I might actually be feeling. But yeah, I say, yeah, it's kind of a group project, but yeah, we've just been noticing your company doing a lot of leading a trail of destruction, and we want to chat with you about that. And there doesn't seem to be any other way to get your attention.
There's been dozens of you, people who get in my way, people who keep trying to stop these things. Really not acceptable, you have to understand that.
Not acceptable to who?
To me!
All we want to know is why.
Pauses. You looked around recently. Have you seen the state of the world? What is worth saving?
Look, I don't get out that much, but could you expand upon that? That seems like a very broad statement.
Oh, great. They're nihilists, Donnie.
We believe in nothing.
Do we have our walkie-talkies on us? Am I hearing this also?
I would imagine you could just hear it. You're across a parking lot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Seems
Oh, yeah.
He seems like a loud dude.
He seems like a loud guy. He seems like his voice carries.
Yeah.
You're whispering. Could you speak up?
Sorry. You in the trees over there. Where was I?
Monologue.
Nothing is worth saving.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you were saying nothing is worth saving.
Right, yes. Have you, look at the world, whether it's civil wars, conventional wars, climate change, poverty, hunger, it's disease. It's all just getting out of hand. It's not worth saving anymore. We fucked up. Clearly, humanity just fucked up. We need to clean it and start fresh.
You know, from across the parking lot, Jack calls out, "You get authorization for this, John?"
You just see him fire off a single. He doesn't even look. He just fires off a shot above you into the tree line. Keep your mouth shut, Jack.
Take that as a no.
Fires off another shot.
Jack doesn't flinch.
No.
He's got him zeroed in.
Yep. Jack, come on. Bureaucracy, you know how that goes. I can't wait for some report approval to get what needs to get done. Done!
The point of bureaucracy, John, is to keep stupid assholes from having the speed and capability to fuck things up without all of us having a say. That's why it's important, John.
As he...
You convince him. End of story.
No. He
right.
turns back to you. Will, are you working with this agent too?
Hell yeah, he's my bud.
Then you have to go with him. None of this can remain. And you guys slowing this down is not going to make me stop. I'm just going to have to eliminate you. Look to any of the past projects. What of them have stopped? You think back, and again, like, all of these towns have fallen apart, but those projects have in fact gone through. And again, usually to the chagrin of the town involved.
John, you just trying to kick the hornet's nest of cryptids as hard as you can until something comes out and burns the world? Is that your plan here?
At a certain point, things have gotten increasingly unstable. That
Sounds like he's gotten increasingly unstable.
that will
Yeah,
keep
that's where I'm
this
getting
ball
to.
rolling and keep this project through to its completion. If I have hit enough of my targets, then things will just go on their own and I will be done here. Until that time, I have to keep people like you from getting in my way.
I got it. Accelerationism. All right, I'm following. So that's it. You the big man? Who do you answer to?
Jesus Christ.
What is it, your
The
tactical
ultimate
mind?
cryptid.
Roll on your
Tactical genius.
Yeah, roll on your tactical genius.
Thank you. Oh, good. It's a 4 and a 10. That's a 13.
Okay, wow. You, upon looking at the arrangement of the guys there, upon looking at the situation and what he's saying, it looks to you like this is 100% an intimidation approach. If they wanted to have gotten rid of you, they didn't need to land.
Right.
And you're getting the impression that if he's trying to talk to you, that he's also looking for a resolution. When you said that, who are you reporting to? It did make him blink for the first time since you've landed.
Yeah, and I think that's where it clicks. So it's what I'm thinking, that he's gone rogue.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That was the answer I needed. Then I tried to shoot him in the leg.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass.
4, 7, 9.
9. Okay. A mixed success, I believe. With that, you
Shoot
will.
Carlos accidentally.
No, shoot a car, ricochet through the window of the
Ow!
RV. Ah,
My other leg.
my other leg somehow.
So, on a mixed success, you inflict harm on each other. Blah, 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 blah. So, what is the harm on your rifle that you're firing?
Oh shoot, I didn't write that down. It's assault rifle.
That's 3.
I think that might be 3.
25.
Oh, no, I didn't get assault rifle as an option. Oh.
No.
I thought this was America.
Assault rifle, 3 harm, far area, loud, reload.
So yeah. Okay, so 3 harm.
Okay. As you pop a shot, you said into his leg, you do, and as that happens, he levels his gun on you and pops it. It hits you right in the shoulder.
Okay.
Of your propping shoulder, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
And it hurts like hell. Take 2 harm.
Okay.
Hearing that as like a trigger for me, tell me if I can
Yeah,
do this.
that's the signal,
Yeah.
boys.
As I figure that is the signal, having recently become acquainted with using firearms.
Very. It's like an hour ago.
This is just like rule of cool, so I don't know if this will actually, this positioning works. Can I, because we've established my jumping, can I use like the roof of because I'm hiding behind the RV, roof of the RV as a jump off, like jump to the roof and then jump from the roof to John Johnson, like claws out, Wolverine fastball special style?
Absolutely.
I would like to do that.
Fastball special sans someone fastball.
Right, yeah. So like
auto-balling.
so I use my
Jumping.
Yeah, I
Yes.
use my,
You're talking about jumping.
well, yeah, but I use the like
You want a Mario double jump.
yeah, because I can't just it looks cool.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know,
Yeah, Mario looks so cool when he does it.
So roll on. Let's see. We'll have you roll to kick some ass.
5
should
and
be good.
6 is 11 plus 3.
Right, that's a big number.
Yeah.
That is a large number.
14.
Yeah, so you do exactly that. You, again, leaning into this newfound, truly vampiric self, but with your new flavor of fanboy weaponry, you use the claws to embed into the side of your RV, which launches yourself up and gives you the lift you need to fly across.
And I say, enough of this talk. Let's cut to the chase.
And you're going for John Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay. With that full success, yeah, you smash into him. Where do you want this? Where do you want the claws? Like, how do you think you're landing into him?
I feel like going across the torso, probably the easiest.
You're coming from like up.
Yeah.
So are you trying to basically, sideline him? And
Yeah,
as you're
Why
flying
not
by,
take
like,
that again if you hit the thing.
I didn't know if I actually hit it when I was saying stuff. But when, like if you're flying, so you're gonna fly past and essentially claw across his chest.
Yeah,
as you're
like
flying
I'm
past
not
him.
trying to kill him because I need to give him to Twilight to kill.
So you're specifically trying to
To
be
maim.
harmful but not deadly.
I'm trying to maim.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm glad that since we know that's the plan, you made sure you went with hand scissors.
Yes.
Yes.
Look.
You know, non-lethal hand scissors.
Look, I've watched the
And then I'm gonna run with those scissors in my hands.
I've watched the 1995 X-Men cartoon, and there are plenty of times that Wolverine doesn't kill someone when he uses those.
It's true.
Stubs them in, just the tippy tip of the claw.
John Johnson sparks come out, lasers start shooting.
He was a
everywhere.
sentinel the whole time. I knew it.
Uh,
I'm fighting to maim, not to kill.
Right. Okay. So as you go flying through the air, your claws go raking across his chest, ripping his suit open. Or at least rips the suit coat open and makes you realize that he has Kevlar underneath the shirt, which you get the impression probably blunted the effect of some of that attack. But you also, in coming in at such heightened velocity, knock him onto his ass as you go tumbling ass over tea kettle, but manage to land in a heroic, Avengers 3-point pose. Whereas he is now just flat on the ground and bleeding out of both of his leg and his chest.
While that happens,
In that moment.
yes,
In that moment.
in that moment, I decide to use this opportunity to seek cover near.
To run away.
Well, I guess I'm standing kind of in front of the diner ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's a
see.
truck stop. It's a lot bigger than a diner.
That's fair. Yes. I seek cover near the building wherever I can get it, realizing I'm standing now very out in the open.
Right.
So as soon as I see you jump down, I immediately turn and run back towards the
Running
stop.
inside the building.
You're baking bullets in there, Draconis.
Do you know he's baking bullets in there?
Wait, did we communicate that?
I would have said something.
Will
yeah.
and bacon
I
bullets.
come back and, gosh, that smells delicious.
Well, but I mean, again, it's a truck stop, so you're probably good if you stay away from the diner portion.
Yeah.
Stay more toward the convenience store side.
Yeah, exactly. Like if there's any sort of shelter like near the building
Absolutely.
behind. Yeah.
Okay.
You run into the convenience store, you get a bag of Pop Rocks and a soda pop, and you just like put one on top of the other and shake it like
Yeah.
a bomb and just toss it.
Then in the vein of that, Ed, let's have you roll again to protect someone.
No.
Save me. Ed, no.
Roll plus tough.
Yeah. No, my tough's still pretty good.
Yeah, you're the tank.
Right, but it's because it's not kick some ass, I can't use weird.
I see.
So 6 and 2 is 8.
Okay. So as you're crashing into John Johnson and you catch out of the corner of your eye Will trying to run back and take cover, one of the agents sees that and takes a pot shot at you, Will. It clips you in the shoulder for 1 harm. Fairly insignificant. It is absolutely just a flesh wound. But you know that in that moment, that kerfuffle, they were trained on him. He was about to get shot in the back of the head.
Wait, I think that's the first harm I've
Yes,
taken this
absolutely.
entire.
Yes.
It's same
Ow!
for me,
You
yeah.
you crumple.
Oh no, that's not true.
You
Not
crump-
same for me.
You crumple on the ground.
No, you
You've never
took
felt
the harm
pain
from him.
before.
Is this what pain feels like? Everyone around me has died, but I've been fine.
I knew he was a replicant the whole time.
Just passes out immediately.
Will's a sentinel.
Will,
I was
the
just saying
T1000.
because you got the whole Decker thing going on.
Yes.
But yes, you manage to dive through the convenience store door and behind a rack of chips in the half window to get partial cover. It's in that moment that you realize you've run past your murder death drone that is sitting sort of near the vestibule.
Soon, my love, I say as I.
Yes. In all this insanity, you see one of the agents, one of the two support agents, jump back to the copter and go to grab a larger rifle as the other one grabs a med kit and goes to attempt to look at John Johnson.
I'm gonna take a shot at the one running toward the chopper.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass.
9.
9? Okay. You take the shot. It hits him and slows him down. He falls into the helicopter as he gets hit in the broad of his back. But it knocks him down into the thing and slows him down. In that moment, you feel something trained on you as you look, and one of the other soldier agents who hadn't taken the shot at Will is now trained on you.
Okay, and that reminds me too. Do I get it? So I mean, is that something I get for being in cover, like for
What do you mean?
for not immediately taking harm, but now I'm drawing
Yes.
fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's the degrees of failure. That's my soft moves versus hard moves.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yep. And yeah, so now that guy is trained fully on you.
Okay. Cool.
I would like to try to take this opportunity to. So there's one guy that's going to try to help Johnson,
Yes.
right? I'm gonna.
And there are also 2 heavily armed soldiers in the mix here too.
Yes.
So just as a thought,
Yeah, but I've only got melee weapons. So.
you're in the middle of the.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You-
I don't have the visual in my
I
head.
didn't want to put 2. Yeah, but I want to. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking maybe you weren't getting
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so John Johnson, he's on the ground.
Yes.
There's a medic now near him.
Yep.
And I'm in that mix.
Yep.
And near us are also 2 heavily armed men.
Yep. And the
Okay.
one guy who is in the helicopter having just been shot by Jack.
Okay. How I would like to try to stab one of them to kill them.
One of the
One of the heavily armed men.
soldier ones?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass.
I would like to stab someone, please.
I'd like to, could I get them both if I use the Buster Sword?
You would think no.
No.
They're about 10 feet apart. So if you did, but you
You have.
I'm thinking
I know,
Steve
we all
would have
know
more.
You've studied the blade,
Yeah.
Yes.
but
I've studied the blade.
this might not be the time to test that knowledge.
Okay, I leap Wolverine style.
The one aimed at Will or the one trained on Jack?
The one trained on Jack.
Okay.
That seems more dangerous.
Right.
Train seems more dangerous than aim.
Well,
It's got different letters.
It's true. Those letters are different, correct?
Train has 1 more letter. So,
Nobody
Only
can take
one?
that away from me.
train is 2 more letters. I just bit my tongue.
what baby. I like how you're trying to not count those. Like, if I
Yeah.
pick them up real quick, I didn't roll them.
No, it's not that.
I saw that hand gesture.
7's a mixed success?
7 is mix, yeah.
All right, I'll do a mix.
Bullshit.
Okay.
That was more just me debating if I was going to luck point or not. But, yeah.
So you've got claws.
Yeah.
So you're not stabby. Where are you trying to get him?
In the chest.
Okay.
Just
Square.
trying to plunge him in the chest.
Okay. Okay. As you jump to your feet and try to square this into the guy's chest, he turns to meet you, and so you get him right inside of the ribs instead, which, as it sinks in, feels oh so squishy. And he yells, and the yell is cut short as blood flies out of his mouth. But in the process, he swings his gun around and gun butts you right in the mouth. Take 2 harm.
Ouch.
So 1 harm. And yes, now this guy is.
I still had 1 harm from before, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, no, I used unquestionable vitality while I was doing all the other stuff.
I bet you did. And you manage to have this now embedded in his. It's stuck. You are
Gosh darn it.
for the purposes of game mechanics in intimate range with him because you are quite literally inside him.
Can't
Can't get much more intimate than inside.
I put my foot against his body to try to like.
And yes, you are fully pulling your entire body weight against these claws as you realize they are sort of barbed against, and it's holding really tight.
Gosh.
Will,
People are medium.
you've
than I
just
thought.
dived inside of a a truck stop convenience store. You see now the scene breaking out. What are you doing?
I mean, I have my magnum. I wonder, did I take a shot at the other person while you're taking down the one? Yeah, I from my vantage point where I'm at, I take out my magnum and I attempt to shoot the other guy.
The one who took the shot at you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
I want it.
So I'm assuming that is kick some ass.
Yes.
I want it stated here, by the way, that while Ed probably would have normally done the thing that Wolverine actually does, where he like uses the claw to like slice the gun in half, these aren't actually made of adamantium. So I'm assuming that they won't work like that. And I should just stab people.
That's a 13.
Ooh.
13. Okay. When do you think the last time Will had to fire a gun was? Not like at a range, but
It
like
definitely wasn't the other day at the dam. That's for sure.
But you are protecting a child, kind of.
Someone who looks young. The last time I shot.
Yeah, like the last time you had to pull your gun and shoot it professionally, not just like at a range to keep your license or whatever. But
Yeah, no, other than like squirrels who got in my feeder.
There are other ways of dealing with that.
Not
you could
American.
apologize them to death.
Certainly not since I was a cop. So it's been 15, 20 years.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
going after a child.
So this is a real like you never forget how to ride a bicycle moment, because as you pull the gun, your thoughts are still with like, check that, running through like the checklist of check the bullet, clean the thing, and before you know it, the bullet is in this dude's where.
But
You've hit his butt. No, right between the eyes.
Okay. It clocks right between his eyes, and you see this guy fall down straight, flat, like a board. And as, again, like it's before your brain has even processed that you fired the gun, you're looking and this guy is on the ground. Ed, you see, that guy, the soldier that you had just stabbed, the other guy is right next and falls down on the ground next to you. He's bleeding out right out of his face.
Right out of the face.
my thing's still embedded. I got my foot on. I'm trying to pull. Oh Jesus!
It's in that moment that you see the agent attending to John Johnson. As they, I guess, Jack, you would probably notice it because, again, you're not in the kerfuffle in that moment. Mm-hmm. You see that that med kit, bless you, that med kit doesn't look like yours. And when they start to get their hands near John Johnson, you see a faint glow, and he stands up. And
Can I take a shot at the medic? I know I'm probably not going to stop that from happening, but I still want to shoot the
yes,
agent.
as you take that shot, you see him stand up and go, "That's enough." Go ahead, take your shot.
9.
Okay. How do you want to hit this agent?
Center of mass.
Center of mass. Okay.
Yeah.
So yes, the second that you see John Johnson stand up, you pop this person right in the small of their back and watch them take a knee and collapse in front of him. They start writhing on the ground, and in that moment, that's when Jack yells, "This is enough!" and points to
John. That's what
Sorry,
John yells.
John Johnson. Damn it!
We are
Jack
not.
tells himself,
We are.
"This is enough."
Blows off his own head. Roll credits.
We are not fighting Jack Johnson.
No,
That's a different
we're not.
guy.
He is too chill for this.
Or that's what he's had us believe.
I thought you were chiller than this.
He points to the ground, and you see the pavement start to crack. And in that moment, I guess Jack would be fairly familiar with it, given the random stories you've dropped to Ed over the years of, no, we killed God and, outside of Atlanta or whatever. He has begun to summon something. You're not sure what, but he has just established that he is trying to pull something from somewhere else right to that point. I think your biggest familiarity would be with like on the back end, like you're breaking in and dealing with a coven of witches and shutting down their thing. So to see this again, first person and coming from ostensibly your boss, deal with that how you will, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, we see what's happening.
Yes.
Do I dare live out the American dream? Kill my boss?
Maybe it's that's enough, Jack.
Again,
that the
as we've established, he seems to be outside the command structure. I don't really know if he's like literally my boss.
When he says that's enough, the voice clicks. The guy who laid you off.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy who
I figured.
Yeah, it's the same voice.
Yeah.
So apparently this person is directly Allie's boss as well. So you telling her was pretty much just broadcasting it to the guy in charge.
That was my goal.
Yes, good.
This is what I was going
did
for.
See?
I don't know if it was a good idea. But
See?
We look all around.
Steve/Ed, see?
Look all around. This is what success looks like.
Yes.
Anyone, what do you want to do? Seeing this scene.
So I let go of one of the Wolverine claws.
Okay.
That's stuck in the guy since I can't get it out.
Okay.
Because now I'm seeing this other thing and I'm like, oh, that looks bad. So he's pointing to the ground.
Yes.
I would like to draw my Buster Sword and try to cut his arm off.
Cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. You.
Since I don't think the Wolverine claws will do that.
So roll to kick some ass.
Okay.
And describe what's happening. You are maybe 10 feet away. So how do you go from on the ground and doing that to charging him?
Well, let me see if it happens. Luck point.
Yeah, you're luck pointing on that one.
That was a 2 for everyone listening at home. Excuse me.
Might be sound. That's what 3 used.
Yeah. Arg.
Yeah.
I'm monstrous now.
I would say Chevelle is running in your head because the red is real right now for you. And
so here's what happens.
yes.
I'm trying to still got my foot on the other guy's body, trying to yank my claw free because that was expensive.
Yeah.
And I bid on that on eBay. It was really hard. And so, but then I look over my shoulder and I see the earth being rent asunder at the bad guy pointing at the ground, and just my brain just really does like calculations, like, well, that's probably got something to do with it. I let go, and Naruto run. I like bullet time.
Yeah.
And I pull this. Like I still have the. I guess I have to drop both claws to do this, don't I?
Whatever.
All right. I basically let the momentum of the giant sword I'm withdrawing from the scabbard on the back cast me forward like a fishing pole to take me, give me a boost as I Naruto run at the guy and just sort of fucking Final Fantasy VII, just the giant ass sword comes down to sever his arm off.
All right. And as you close with the arm, you watch as it goes flying limply to the ground, with Agent John Johnson screaming at the top of his lungs. In that moment, you see the end of that stump wound lights very brightly and catches ablaze. He takes what, 3 harm, you said?
3 harm.
Okay. And that was a full success. So do you want to...
Just make sure. Huge sword. 3 harm. Hand-handed.
Right. So for a full success, do you want to get the extra effect? Give +1 forward to another hunter, +1 forward to yourself, inflict more harm, suffer less harm, or force him where you want him.
Okay, hold on. Do I get the sensation, or is it all possible based on what we've seen so far, that if I instead had stabbed him through the chest with the Buster Sword, would that have would he have survived that?
You aren't sure. Given what just happened in this moment with that limb, you're not sure.
Yeah.
You would have been fairly certain that if this were that agent over there who's bled out on the ground, that his arm going off would have been the end.
Because what was that last thing you said? The last one in the list?
Force them where you want them.
Right. Because the other thing in my head was this notion of me trying to pin him in place with the sword.
Okay.
Somehow. I don't know. Do we think that or cut his arm off?
I go with what you were doing. Cut his arm off.
All right, just cut his arm off.
I mean,
Right.
it's that can be, but I mean that can still. That's the narrative.
Yeah.
Mechanically, do you want it to mean more harm? Do you want it to mean it forces where you want him? Because that could be he then falls to his knees or something.
Right.
So that's all I'm saying is you still have control over mechanically.
Because I don't want. I'm worried about doing so much harm that he dies. But then he says he doesn't even have some sort of magical healing factor. I'm gonna give +1. I'm gonna err on the side of caution. Give +1 to another hunter.
Okay, cool.
whoever would be next to act, which I think is Will.
Right. Well, it's whoever wants to take an action. Yeah, like there is no initiative order.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So then in that moment, you guys notice as Ed, in this fury of vampiric power that you haven't seen heretofore at all.
Full Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Chops off John Johnson's arm, and he screams and starts flailing around as the end of his arm catches ablaze. He drops to his knees in pain, and whichever one of you want to take an action, clearly he's compromised at this moment.
Is the weird Earth stuff still happening?
It appears to be.
Damn it!
Well, at this point, I'm actually going to move from where I was, and I'm going to book it across the parking lot, heading toward the helicopter.
Okay. That's probably about what you would get done in that time. You could sprint.
Actually,
Are you gonna try to chop them half?
Do you want to
with
do
helicopter
something
blades?
in the process of getting to the
No.
chopper?
You know what? Actually, maybe let me belay that for a second. I should probably try to tend to myself first because I've got the 2 harm.
Okay.
I can use the med kit on myself,
Yep.
right? So that's 10 plus sharp is 12, or plus cool is 13.
Okay. So you heal 2 harm and stabilize yourself.
Okay, all right. I'll take that opportunity.
Okay. Very good.
It's like full on Fortnite. You're like running and doing the health kit, bandages.
Right. Well, but pointedly not running then, but running
Yeah,
is the
okay.
next part of my
Yes.
plan.
Saying in Fortnite you can do that.
And Will, you have just popped a man right between the eyes.
No, it fell alive.
reckon with that feeling.
Patty was here to see that. It was so cool. She's
Taking the real John McClane style of
Yes.
relationship management.
yeah, the healthy
He just
guy.
watched me kill a few more people. We can make this work.
Yeah. You know how much I really loved her.
Right.
Man, I shot the bitch.
I wouldn't have to do any more of the extra work I don't want to do, but she'd love me.
Not killing enough people is definitely why this didn't work the first time.
Are there any other agents or anyone else visible and armed?
I think the 2 agents, like the guys in the Men in Black in the suits, are injured. I don't know if either one of them is dead.
No, the 2 of them are injured. The 2 soldiers appear to be dead.
Yes.
John Johnson is
Disarmed.
whatever state he's in.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
Helicopter pilot?
You did not spot, so they must still be in the vehicle.
Right.
You know, I don't know how much time this would consume, but I feel like a safe move while I have cover is for me to take out my drone controls and my little goggles and just turn it on from a safe place of cover and just get it ready and up in the air.
You're
for
fired up?
Whatever happens next.
Okay.
Tape your gun to it.
I fly the death machine to me. I tape a gun to it.
Oh, God.
No, I just essentially I prep it. I don't know if there's a mechanic for it, but just
Right.
literally like, get it ready to
Right.
move quickly or
Okay, yeah, so you're staged. You've got it, hovered and off the ground and ready to go
Yeah.
anywhere you choose in that moment. Ed, roll on weird, and then Jack, roll on weird.
They're gonna look.
2? You have to look eventually.
Oh
right?
yeah, that's right. 2 and 6 is 8 plus 3.
11?
Yeah.
Cool. Jack?
This is a straight shot.
8. Okay, cool. Ed, so in that, in the moment you cut John's arm off, you feel that
Way too late. I say the disarmed thing.
right.
Okay. Ed says that, but
Yes,
just way too late.
Way too late, right. As you notice, as I said, you notice that summoning area still seemed to be moving. You feel a sudden impression, and Twyla comes crawling through that. And you see her. Well, I would say what you
Oh
see
no,
is
we're gonna get ringooed.
what
you were
you
right.
see. Okay, so
Not again!
let me
The goth water demon.
let me correct that. It's not that you see Twyla crawl through. You see the Zanuku crawl through. What you guys see is something you hadn't seen before, which is a very long, extended, creepy-looking woman-girl creature thing of sort of indeterminate age.
Just like old times, eh, Will?
As she crawls out, you see her looking around and almost looking animalistic, and then you see her look at you very quickly, and it like a split second of a wink kind of feeling, right? She crawls out of this portal and is just like growling and rolling, flailing around and looking menacing before grabbing John Johnson by the ankle, smashing him onto the ground. Jack, you feel a heavy breath on your shoulder, and then you feel as you're suddenly off the ground. And embracing you are the large hirsute arms of the eldest Sasquatch.